مسمر يحيلنا عوتنا على قدنيو هجي بروجرامنا نجمر لنا عزم انتان بروجرامنا نجمر زي ازلهم وقوني نعوزي كلو تمزارون ارميتكم سلازهونو بزي كوينكم انتان كتقطوهم نعوزي كتاتولنا نلاو. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. We're going to go start our programs. First, we're going to go deliver our message to the world. Programna نمجمر ملختنا عالم نحنبصح بمحمرسب كولورادو استدعلوه اترد ولا صحف سلازلنا. Please, Mr. Goitom, welcome.
سلام كنيفيتكم أخوات بيتسب تقارو بتوت تقارو أبزقت إلى بإنجليزية خاونيو وامنا محبرة سبنا collective statement. January 28, 2021. On April 2nd, 2018, the so-called Nobel Prize winner Abiy Ahmed Ali came to power following the resignation of Prime Minister Hailemariam Desalegn. Since then, Tigray, the northern regional state of Ethiopia, and its people have been under economic and diplomatic attack by the federal government of Ethiopia. The closure of main federal roads, the disruption of normal functioning of the region, and the suspension of the annual allocated budget of the regional state were part of the federal government's earlier plans to wage war against the Tigray people. After 3 years of planning, on November 4, 2020, the federal government waged an all-out war on Tigray under the guise of law and order enforcement operation. This full-scale invasion was conducted in collaboration with the dictator Isaias Afwerki's ruthless army, including another foreign soldiers from Somalia, the Amhara Special Forces, the Amhara militia known as Fano, as well as drone attacks by the United Arab Emirates. Incessant ground and aerial bombardments of Tigrayan cities have resulted in death of thousands of civilians, the displacement of 2.5 million civilians, and the fleeing of more than 56,000 citizens to neighboring Sudan. Adding insult to injury, Tigrayan crops ready to be harvested have been looted or burned, and a vast destruction of historic and religious sites, civilian homes, factories, infrastructure are widespread. Universities, hospitals, various instructions, public and private institutions have been either destroyed or looted and transported to Eritrea and the Amhara region of Ethiopia. The Ethiopian and Eritrean government armies are committing acts of genocide on people of Tigray. The ongoing and indiscriminate mass killing of civilians in churches, mosques, marketplaces, the extrajudicial killing of innocent Tigrayan journalists, priests, imams, and public figures, the rape and sexual abuse of ethnic Tigrayans, teenagers and children in a broad daylight, is a common occurrence. And the vandalizing and looting of ethnic Tigrayan homes is now not only in Tigray, but is widespread throughout Ethiopia. Tens of thousands of Tigrayans have been put into prison. They have been profiled, expelled from their jobs, had their homes ransacked with the intention of driving them into poverty. The ambition of the Ethiopian and the Eritrean governments is to starve the whole population of Tigray to death. It has been 3 months since the invasion started. Yet, the people of Tigray have been denied access to humanitarian assistance. There has been no access to electricity, telecommunication, internet service, water, banking, medication, fuel, and other essential needs. Due to the dictator Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and President Isaias Afwerki engineered famine, 4.5 million Tigrayans are in urgent need of emergency food assistance at this time. Recently, The Guardian reported people are dying while they are sleeping of starvation. And it is a daily reality to hear people dying from the fight-related lack of food, insulin, and other basic medications as reported